Ooh. Hi. I thought I would come for a quick chat before I go to bed. Well, I say I go to bed, but I never fucking go to bed early. How's it going, Sally, Jody? Very productive day. Same. Yeah, right? Like, I feel tired and sleepy towards the end of the day, but every fucking night I say I'm gonna sleep early. Every time I wake up tired, I say I'm gonna sleep early. And then the midnight comes. And that doesn't happen. Like, I'm yawning right now, but I know I'm not going to bed, that's for sure. Yeah. And every time I fix it, the full moon comes around the full moon and then right back where it started. Do you ever read for yourself? No, not really, because I don't need to. I can read it for myself without the cards. I can read people without the cards. So the cards is just like, because it's a famous thing, right? I can read people without cards. Let's talk about sleep patterns. Yeah. But sometimes I like to use tarot to confirm what I already know. I do like a tarot confirmation, So sometimes I already know, and then I will split the deck. I'll be like, yeah, okay. Look at that. People think tarot is magic. No, it's not tarot that is magic. Tarot is a bunch of cards, a printed piece of paper. People forget that. It's the one who's using the tarot. Okay? Wait, let me turn this thing on. Hi, Alpha CJ, or... Yeah, that is a C. Yeah. Oh man, stop yawning. You don't even want to sleep. What's up? I'm good. That's me. That's an avatar me. It's not really an avatar, but it's close enough, right? The blue skin. Someone said, what's it called? I forgot. Arc something. What is it called? Type of starseed? Arcturian, yes. Arcturian. It's funny because I did a little research about Arcturians and I find it interesting, like I resonate with it. But I'm not labeling myself as starseed or Arcturian or Pleiadian, whatever they're called. I just am. The mission is still the same. The name does not matter. Right, right. I believe they come from Andromeda. Andromeda. Let me look it up. Andromeda. Andromeda Galaxy. The nearest major galaxy. Oh, it's our neighbor. What made you think that you came from there? I'm interested to know, Mark. The Joppa in Palestine. In Palestine. Ooh, I like it already. I'm a big fan of Palestine. I resonate with I can never say that freaking word. Pleiadians, I think. Yeah, I've read a little about them. They look like humans, right? I've always thought that the blue eyes came from them. Like I don't believe humans had like genetics of blue eyes. I think blue eyes are alien. Well, I mean, we are all aliens really on Earth. We're not really compatible with Earth, but it's good enough for us to survive on it. So if you compare us to animals, we're not really as compatible like animals are. All right, so it makes me think that we are way too mixed with aliens than we are human or earthly, if that makes sense. It is colliding with our galaxy. I see UFOs every day. How's it like? Is it fun? What do you see? Greetings! Pleiadians. 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 Thank you for the English lesson. Pleiadians. I'll try to remember. They react to us. What? They react to me. What do you do? Is there like a sign language? It's like, and then they're like, oh, there's our guy, Mark. Sorry, I'm just being silly. But seriously, how do you like elaborate? Sometimes I can hear people talking to me in my sleep, not in my dream, but actually talking to me. Yeah, it's because when you are asleep, you are already in higher dimensions. So you are more prone to hear spirits than your waking state. So, for example, in my waking state, I can hear voices, I can hear people, I can hear spirits. The more you practice connecting with higher dimensions, the easier it is for you to hear it in your waking state. And most of the time, people hear those voices or hear those people talking. It's because they are in deep kind of, I don't want to say low consciousness. It's more like unconsciousness, which brings you higher in dimension. This is why people go astral traveling while they are asleep. They do it every day, every night, I mean. They are the leaders of the Galactic Federation. That sounds like Star Wars. If I point at them, they will fly at me within a second or two. They will be about 20 feet to me. What? Dude, fucking record that shit. We'd make a ton of money. And be careful because the government will come after you. But that sounds a lot of fun. You should definitely record it. And you don't have to like publicize it. Maybe show it to me. Send it to me. Send me the recording. Send me. I want to see. I love shit like that. Hello, mate. Shelby, what's up? If we only use 11% of our brain and we rest in the multi-dimensional realms, imagine how powerful we are. Yeah, exactly. Exactly. This is why expanding your consciousness is nowhere near finished. A lot of people think, so if I learn this, will I be like fully conscious? Will I be fully awakened? Will I be fully whatever? No, it's a constant learning journey. The more you know, the more you don't know, but hey, you'll definitely know more than you knew. You know? So, is it possible to complete your dream in the next sleep? Yes, it is possible. Yes, yes, yes. As long as you don't lose the energy, it's very much possible. Yeah, especially if it's something that is stuck with you. For example, people find it easier to fall back into a bad dream than a good dream because a bad dream is almost like motivated by fear. So fear is a strong emotion, right? So it makes you, it kind of like stays put. I don't know, my freaking nose is leaking. Thousands of pictures of them? Man, Mark, if you are fucking serious, send them to me. I am interested in seeing it. If you can lucid dream, you can complete someone else's dream. You complete someone else's dream? What do you mean complete? That's an interesting way to word it. Complete. It's like, hey, I'm out of here. You can come in now. Complete the dream for me, please. Yeah, you can definitely invade other people's dreams. I wouldn't recommend it though. I wouldn't recommend it, but you can. Do it with discretion because it's kind of private, right? Do you know what? Do you know what it could mean if my birth chart has Mercury, Venus, and Lilith in Virgo? 6th house. I'm not really, I'm like a beginner in houses. I've only recently started studying the houses. I'm not an astrologer. I know a lot about astrology, but I'm not like a pro. So I'm not going to pretend and say, oh yes, I know what that means. But I find it very curious, so I'm still learning. Astrology, I do take it with a grain of salt because it's like a Bible for people that are spiritual or people that are interested in astrology. But I don't care for Bibles of any kind. I will read about them because they're interesting. But I don't really go in depth and specialize in those things. I like to be free, unlimited, limitless. To be honest, when you are limitless, there will be more information for you to receive. If you are an expert in something, you already limit your knowledge. Do you know what I mean? I like to be open, baby. But yeah, it is like Virgo and Mercury, Venus, Lilith. It means that you are a calculating little thing. um, the sixth house. What is the sixth house? I remember, but I don't remember at the same time. I didn't memorize it. So sixth house, meaning it's the wellness, health. So if you have Aquarius, what did you say, Aquarius? Or Virgo in sixth house. Okay, so just keep an eye on your overthinking, because it can get you so fucking stressed that it becomes an illness. Uranus in the planet of freedom, Jupiter and Moon in Aquarius. Uranus with Aquarius is a good placement. Moon in Aquarius, and Jupiter in Aquarius. Now Jupiter likes to expand. Aquarius is a fixed sign, which makes it not a great placement. But Aquarius in general is about innovations and rebellion. So if you expand on the things that make you feel righteous, or the things that you think are needing to change in society, great placement. 11th house. What does the 11th house mean? House of friendship. Aquarius is great with friendship. In fact, Aquarius thrives in friendship. So that's a good placement for friendship. The house of friendship is the 11th. Social network, associations. Yeah, Aquarius in 11th house is good. Definitely. See, that's how I read into it. You know, I'm not like an expert. I just like connect the dots. But I'm no expert, okay? I would never fuck that. Yeah, good, Leah. There is karma for that, yeah. Especially if you're not discreet with it, or like you could use it to your benefit. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I mean? Like there is karma in that. So if unless you are a saint, stay out of people's business. It's like I gain more information in my next sleep. Make a journal, please. Please do that. Journal, especially if you have like a sequence or a continuous kind of episodes of your dreams. That would be so fucking interesting. I personally don't return to dreams unless it's astral projection. Astral projection, everyone goes to the meeting point. That's what I call it, a meeting point. So it's like a lobby for spirits when they are asleep. They meet with their spirit guides, they meet with loved ones, they meet with travelers, explorers. You know, you meet with a lot of different types of people. It's like a lobby. Like, I'm asleep now, I'm gonna go to the spirit lobby. That's how I see it. Okay. And if you remember your dreams, you will find it easier to remember your astral projections as well every night. And it's like you visiting the spirit realm with friends, explorers, mentors, your spirit guides, you know? It's a lot of fun. It's a lot of fun, the dream state. It's not really dreaming, it's another way of living, really. It's when the body rests. That's it. You don't sleep. The body is resting. You still are connected. You know, your soul never sleeps, never tires. Your soul just goes somewhere else. It's like, okay, so I put my phone on charger. I'm gonna go and get some things done while I leave my phone on charger. You know, that's how it is. So it's interesting, right? Hi, Angelus. Is it true that people have passed on leave dimes around your house to say hello? If so, do the dimes just materialize out of thin air? That's the first time I've heard of that. It could be birds, like crows. I know for a fact that they collect coins or shiny things, and your past ones could assign the crow to send you that dime. But I've never heard of like the dimes materializing out of thin air, or that your loved ones will bring you a dime. I mean, there could be so many ways that your loved ones could communicate their presence. It doesn't have to be a dime. It can be feathers, it can be stones, it can be something uniquely to grab your attention, you know? I personally find feathers, find stones, crystals. I love finding crystals, but you know, it's not just past loved ones, it's also your spirit guides. So unless you have one of your loved ones as a spirit guide, that is also possible. My sun in Capricorn and moon in Taurus. My Mercury is in Capricorn. That's pretty interesting, but there's also a lot of air in my chart. Air and earth is a good combination, especially if you have Capricorn, which means that you make moves. You make moves. Okay, so yeah, it's a like, what does air do to the earth? It moves the seed to a new location in order to expand, to spread the seeds, right? So Capricorn is a cardinal sign. For you to have air with cardinal, it's like a fucking boost. It's like, I'm gonna take those seeds, put them on a plane, and go across the earth and plant those seeds in another location. So there is potential that you will grow a lot in the material sense, but also expansion in your mental. So your knowledge, your power, your money. That's how I see it anyway. Wait, where was I? The chat just went broop. Da, 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 da. Yeah, Mercury in Capricorn, for me, it's like you are all about the business. Let's talk money. How can I make money? Which is great fun. For me, I really enjoy talking about money. I don't know. I have, where is my Mercury? Yeah, my Mercury is actually in Sagittarius, so I talk philosophy, but I love talking about money because I do have Capricorn placements. I think I have like a stellium is what they call it, Capricorn. So I have like a strong Capricorn placement, and I am way too ambitious for a lot of people. Like if I tell you about my dreams, you'll be like, is she for real? But I don't believe anything is impossible, so watch me, bitch. Like I've had a lot of people that will say, oh, that's impossible to accomplish. And I will be like, okay, maybe impossible for you, but as long as I am alive, that's where I'm moving forward to. What is the most powerful combination of zodiac signs? Top 3, sun, moon, rising. In what sense though? Like every sign has like good and bad. In what sense? Like love, money, spirituality, what sense? You know? There's so many good signs. Every sign has pros and cons. Do you believe in spirit animals? If so, what are yours and how do you think they come about? Spirit animals are animals that you resonate with, meaning that you have lived as that animal in your previous lives. I don't know what people mean by spirit animals if that's not what they mean. A spirit animal is it's an animal you resonate with because you lived it, right? So, for example, you know the bee lady. I don't know if you know the bee lady, but she's like very famous on TikTok, and she talks about the bees, the bees, the bees, the bees. I bet you she has lived as a bee before, or she was a bee queen. Because for you to resonate on a deep level with an animal, and I'm not saying you have to, like I don't mean like you don't like certain animals. I mean, you can love all animals, but there is a certain animal that you feel a strong connection to, which you associate your spirit to. It's because you have lived that animal at some point or lived in that form before. Personally, an owl, an eagle. I was a bird, but I'm not sure if I was an owl. But there is something about an eagle, especially the big ones, which is like an American eagle, for example, that I really resonate with. Also, big cats like a panther, I think they're called, which I feel a strong connection to. But definitely cat form. Not a cat, not a house cat. But yeah, I do love owls as well, but I don't really think, I connect to them on a spiritual level. I think the owls are just from my childhood because I used to love hearing owls at night and sleep when they go, oh, oh. That's not how, you know what I mean? I can't do the owl's voice. The sound. That sounded like a pigeon, for fuck's sake. Wait, I can do it. I can do it. That's how an owl sounds like. And I used to hear that all the time as a child, and I would sleep on it. I feel like such a peace. I feel like it's such a peaceful sound. Wait, the chat had just gone again. Where is it gone? I need to do that. Keep a journal, yes. What do you mean? What do you mean spirit animals are real? You mean the animals? Yeah, the animals are real. How to know our purpose, our path. Always do the things that bring you passion and joy. That's it. Simple. Simple. Always do what brings you joy, and wherever your passion is, that's where you need to go. That's it. Not what other people want to see you do, not what you think people will like about you if you pursue that passion. No, true passion. True passion. In most cases, sometimes it's going back to what you wanted to do as a child. True passion and enjoyment. Whatever that is enjoyable, whatever you find joy in, do that. Do that so many times that you find your purpose in it. I'm not saying that you will find your purpose in it because of your joy. It's because you have been aligning yourself with your joy constantly, which will lead you to your purpose. Do you know what I mean? Our Chris, our purpose is to return to Christ. Chris, you are almost there. You're only missing the T from Christ. Chris, you see what I did there? Chris without the T. You only need to find the T somewhere, and then you will be the Christ himself. It's good to believe in something, though. I'll give you that. It's good to believe in something. And blame all your sins on him so that you can continue to sin. Jesus died for our sins. I'm going to continue on sinning. I'm going to continue on sinning because Jesus will forgive me. Jesus died for our sins, so I better not make it go in vain. I'm going to go sin so that Jesus didn't die for nothing. Oh my God. It makes sense. Every sign is great and has good and bad. Yeah. Yeah, that thing I learned from childhood. Somewhere in Amsterdam in a bar. An old guy was drinking beer, which I thought was apple juice. He taught me that. And a lot of people look at me like, what? And when I tell them I was alone, I wasn't with my parents. I was just like roaming the outside skirts with, as a child. My parents only had one rule: you come home when the sun sets. After school, I would go to the library, I would go to the park, I would go to the lake, I would go to pubs and bars, I would go to the park and play chess with old people. Man, I fucking had the best fucking childhood, that's for sure. Definitely. I think I went on so many adventures as a child. I think more than an adult. Me and my bracelet candy. Do you guys remember that? Bracelet candies, where you just bite one and you have like a bracelet until they're finished. It's so much fun, man. I'm so glad I wasn't born in this generation where they don't go outside, they don't have a bike, they just have a tablet, looking at the phone 24/7. They have dark eyes at the age of 10, dark eyes from all the freaking radiation and the lights of the phone, the tablet. I feel like if I ever have children, I will not give them any devices until they're fucking 18. I don't care. I don't care. Wait, where was I on the chat? Let me see. Can't wait for her to see the Christ comment. You know me already, doublespeak. I didn't leave that alone, huh? I don't like being predictable, though. Next time I might leave it alone. Chris, like I can argue with you, but arguing with an idiot makes me an idiot. Do you see what I mean? So I'm gonna leave you alone. If you continue, I'm just gonna block your ass, and no one will care you ever existed. Go pray. Go pray before you go to bed. And leave people believe in whatever they want to believe in. Learn something from Jesus. Love, right? That's what Christ teaches, love. But you are nothing but hate. I have one more question regarding dreams. I sometimes watch places in dreams that I've never seen, and I see them in real after months. Ooh, you premonition girl or guy, I don't know. Anjali, you definitely have what is it? Clairvoyance, but through your dreams. Definitely explore your skill set, because not a lot of people can do that. So if you are already there, increase the practice. So if you strengthen whatever you are good at, you become a master in it. So yeah, if you have premonitions, if you have dreams before they happen, if you see places, people before they happen, definitely make notes, because you can help yourself guide yourself better, meaning that spirits talk to you in your dreams and you seem to be aware of it. So make notes, keep a journal. Spirit animals are sent by a passed on loved one. There are loved ones that will reincarnate into an animal to be with you, like a pet, for example. But I don't know about past loved ones sending you an animal. They do not control another spirit's will. No one does. Do you believe in magic? It's like asking me if I can see. What do you think spirituality is? It's magic. Your whole existence is magic. Yes, the bracelet hand in pastel tones. Yes, that one. There's a necklace. There is a bracelet. Ooh, I was that kid. I would have like multiple of them and be like, look, I'm rich. Yeah, no. I appreciate you double speak. I know, like, I like to do something that is not just about money. Money is money is a reflection of something. So when you do something and you do it wholeheartedly, there is no way but for money to show up. So it's not about promoting yourself. You know, when people try hard, yeah, you will never see me do that. And I don't even do that even if my fucking life depended on it, So I don't care to promote myself. I don't care to charge people for what I consider to be a great chat. Like, I enjoy these chats, you guys. In my personal life, I look for people that talk like this, talk with me about spirituality, because that is my passion. For tarot, I will charge because that is something that it's not really one of my passions. I didn't like wake up one day and say, hey, tarot is my passion. No, it's not my fucking passion. I will use it as a tool to help people because people are interested in it. But my purpose is way greater than that. So my purpose is advice, philosophy, getting the collective to that expansive level where we can fucking just like connect and talk and expand. That is something that I want to do. But like tarot, giving advice through tarot, yeah, it's a good way to make money. But this is something I very much enjoy. I will not charge you for it. Maybe one day. Maybe one day. No, I don't think. This is just like a chat. Can you cook? Why? Are you looking for a cook? Praiser, don't troll, because I can block you like you are nothing. If you think you're getting attention from being like a low life, it doesn't really get you far in life. You can get way more ahead if you are someone that is nice, someone that is genuinely curious. But if you're just a twat, you won't get far in life. Take that advice and sleep on it. Worm Shadows, I appreciate you, baby. Anjali, I believe you. If you say you can, if you say you see it, if you say that you've had a dream months ago about a place and then you see it in real life, I fucking believe you. It's very much possible. This is what a déjà vu is, right? When people say, oh, déjà vu, it's because they have seen it before, they have lived it. People who say they are not a simp, most likely to be a simp. They want to be a simp so bad that they call other people simp. No one that is above you will bring you down. So if you are beneath me, you will try to bring other people down. Do you see what I mean? If you are beneath other people, you will try to bring them down. So if you are not a simp, then why are you simping for attention like the little hoe you are? You know what I mean? Rise above in your conversation. Rise above the bullshit that you feed on. Rita to the rescue. To be fair, we didn't have many trolls. We didn't have many trolls. Hi, Rita. How to evolve into a better human being? How can one discover his or her gifts? What gifts are you talking about specifically? I too believe in magic, but sometimes it's really hard to see a path ahead and be enthusiastic about it. So you have like a bunch of mixed, confused questions all in one. What does being a better human being to do with your gifts and to do with your path? Try to rephrase your question. Yeah, I know, Mansoor. It's typical. Nothing better to do. Keelan, I appreciate you. Thank you. And welcome to this awesome community that we have here. You guys, you have no idea. I actually really fucking enjoy the community that we have on my channel. Like, I am proud of that. I really like the amount of intellect and the amount of openness and the receptiveness of the people that we have on this channel. I love it. I love it. Sometimes I will like be so immersed with work on YouTube that when I go out, I'm like, why are people weird? But then I remember, oh, because I'm used to the people on YouTube because they have that open-mindedness that a lot of people lack around me in real life, in person. I'm like, why are people like that? Ugh. And it's like I remember that, oh my God, like we have such a fucking awesome community on here. I am proud of it. I am proud of you. I am proud of attracting you to me. Because seriously, you don't see it in your everyday. There is like a missing there is a huge kind of fucking part of consciousness that is still brewing. I thought that more people are waking up to the fact that life is not black and white, life is not left and right, but hey, we still live in that fucking realm. We are still in very much 3D. But I love that we have a lot of people that are on the same wavelength as I am on. So I really fucking enjoy doing these chats. We do have a special community, right? JG. Go ask your mom. She knows. She has seen it. She has seen it. And if your mom didn't know, go ask your dad. You don't believe the amount of bad luck and bad people that yeah, that's everybody, honey. That's everybody. It's not very unusual. I get you, though. There are lots of them. Gifts like the capacity to heal others and oneself. You can only heal yourself. You cannot heal others. You can create an environment, a safe environment like I am creating right now between me and you and everybody, for you to heal yourself. No one can heal you. And of course, you can do like the Reiki, whatever it's called, or hypnosis, but that is only with your permission. You cannot heal people without their permission. So someone has to want to, or has to want your help. So heal yourself. Start there. That is all you have to do. Heal yourself. Be the change you want to see in the world. Is there any books you would like to recommend? Go check out my channel that is J-A Audio. I share all the books that I personally feel like they're good to read. When it comes to spirituality, expansion in general, intellect, even money, anything you want to manifest to better yourself in life, I share over there when it comes to books. MC, thank you. I appreciate you. Because you are a troll. JG. You are a troll. Or did you miss out on the class where you learned to speak with manners? Did you miss out on that class? Did your mother not teach you anything about manners? Because I have no problem teaching you that. Okay? So behave. Because if you play with fire, you get burned. We are not here a love and light, kiss your ass community. We are love and light. I will fucking kick your ass. Do you understand? There's a difference. I want to completely forget someone. Okay. Forget them. Simple. Do something you really love doing. When you improve your life, you have no time for negativity. You have no time for people that have no place in your life. If you want to forget someone so bad, occupy yourself with things you love. That's it. That's so true and jelly. If your parents don't teach you, someone else will. Yeah, it's true. It's true. It's important to be kind. There is a difference between, I heard someone actually say this today, so I'm not going to say this is me. I heard someone say this today. There's a difference between kindness and niceness. Niceness is you kissing people's ass left and right just for you to be liked. Kindness is saying that I can be nice, don't fucking step on my toes. I can be nice, I choose to be kind, but do it mindfully. So there's a difference between a kind person and a nice person. Be kind, but don't be just nice. Okay, we're not here to fake the niceness and pretending that you are love and light and you are a saint. No. We can be kind, but we do have boundaries as well. Treat people the way you want to be treated, and if you step over that boundary, I will push you back. All right? Keisha, I appreciate you. I'm glad you like them. Do you think we have a team of supporters along our life, like ancestors and other entities? Of course. Yes. Every person has at least one spirit guide. At least. Now, this one spirit guide will always be with you. You will have other ones, depending on different phases in your life, that come and go. But every person has at least one that sticks around with them their whole life. So yes, you always have support. Everybody, every human being. Every person that has a soul, because there are humans that are empty vessels. Like what people call an NPC. You know? So, yes, you are supported. Whether it's your ancestors that volunteer to be on your side for the rest of your life, your recent past loved ones, it can be spirit guides the universe will set for you specifically and your mission. Okay, so there are different types of supporters, but there is definitely support. And don't forget that you have your higher self, meaning your soul. Your soul doesn't fully reside in your body. A fraction of it resides in your body. This is why you have your higher self. There is like a continuous connection to it. So not all of it is in you, if that makes sense. Do spirit guides change the situations for us if needed? Yes. Yes, depending on the timing and what it is exactly. Now, if you think that they are intervening constantly, no, because there is your free will. But remember, if you give someone else power, your power, they have the ability to steer your ship as you have given them permission. So this is why you have to be conscious of what type of power you give to spirits or to people. And this is why I recommend that you cleanse your energy continuously. And I'm not just talking about your spirit guides deciding what's happening in your life, but I'm talking about other spirits, dark spirits, spirits of other people. You know, remember, humans are also spirits. but occupied. They have a vessel. So when you have someone that is trying to manipulate you and somehow you allow them in you, which means you give them permission to manipulate you, then you have to recall your energy back in order to take your power back. Right? This is why cleaning your energy is as important as cleaning your body. It needs maintenance. Okay? And if you don't like something that your spirit guides are doing, whether you know it's them or not, you can say, I would like it for you to not intervene in this situation. Please allow me to take control of this situation. Do not intervene. And they will respect that. Because remember, sometimes spirits cannot remember how it feels to feel. Spirits do not feel. The body feels. So when you are in pain, spirits don't really remember if they have lived on Earth or any other planet with a body. They don't really remember how it feels to feel. So if you're feeling overwhelmed or if you're feeling pain, just say, I ask for patience. I ask for calmness. Do not, give me some space. And they will give you space. Sometimes good spirits and bad spirits could, good spirits could do something bad to you, not knowing that it is affecting you negatively. Meaning that it's making you feel overwhelmed or bad or whatever else. So you have to set the boundaries, even with good spirits. You have to be like, this is too much for me right now. Could you come back later? Or could you just give me space? I need to process this. And they will leave you alone. You will feel like a relief, or you will feel like a shift in your energy. Can you see auras? Most of the time I feel them, but sometimes I will see glimpses of them. Almost like peripheral vision glimpses. Not that it's in my peripheral. It's almost like when you zone out of your vision, that's when you see colors that your eyes cannot see. So I am more into feeling them than seeing them. So I will feel your aura like that. But seeing them, it's fun, I guess. But only if you zone out. Like, for example, if you stand in front of someone, zone out. You can do it with your eyes, where you zone your eyes out. It's almost like out of focus. And that's when you can see the aura. Changing the time of period or blocking it completely? I don't know about that. They will intervene with situational situations, but not your body, if that's what you mean by period. They do not intervene with your body. I mean, as far as I know. Yeah, you trusting your intuition is the way to go. Aura is basically the feeling of the energy. So it doesn't have to be, it's not like this trendy thing that people think about. It's like, oh, aura, this is the aura. It's also the energy. Aura is energetic color. And you don't have to see the color. You can just feel it. And that will tell you all that you need about the person, about if you should continue talking to them or avoiding them. Can you also see the energy around objects or animals? Yes. It's the same way with people. Maybe less energetic intensity, I want to say, but animals have even more intense energy than humans. Because most of the time, when something is pure, it radiates. When it's not mixed, when it's not brought down, caged, it's even more radiant, if that makes sense. Object, depending on who touched it. So the energy of the living thing that touched the object can have the energy. So the object will have the energy of the person that touched it or used it. I guess they even, this is why in some mediumship they take something like an object and channel from the object, because the object was used by a person. Now, if you think about it, even objects come from nature, because if you break down the process of this object forming, it comes from nature, right? But the more something is processed, the more it was put in, processing, I don't know, like whatever, like a factory processing something, like producing a product, the more it is processed, the less energy it has. So this is why when you eat, think about how much was this processed. It's better to go to your local farm than to go to your local shop, because it's less processed, right? So even if you can't afford going to the farm, just keep that in mind, that the more something is processed, the less energy it has. And of course, you are what you eat. So if you eat something that is processed so many fucking times, like I will see products that are not even food, they are processed so many times, full of chemicals and processed kind of preservatives and whatever else, that it becomes like dead. It's what people call empty calories as well. So yeah, more something is processed, less energy. I'm glad, Jen. Yes, indeed. Everything comes from the earth. The earth is so awesome, right? How can I cleanse my energy? Nature. Nature is the best transmuter. Go hug a tree. Go take a swim in the lake if it's not too cold. If I feel like I'm still connected to a lot of people, I don't want to be connected. Cut them off. What the fuck are they doing in your life if you don't want to be connected to them? Cut them off. I don't care if it's your family, friends, or lovers, or whoever it is. If it's costing you your energy, then they are out. That's it. You answered yourself there, You don't want to be with them, or you don't want to be connected to them. So why are you still connected? Talking about too many processed. let me block some. Vicky and Ger, it's so funny because people are catching on my Dutch accent. How? I've never, like, it's so funny because you said Dutch accent, and not so long ago, someone said, are you Dutch? And now you're saying Dutch accent? How? How are people catching on? Yes, I was born in Amsterdam, baby. I was born in Amsterdam. I spent my whole childhood there. But I'm so surprised that people are catching on. My whole life, no one guessed ever that I had a Dutch accent. No one ever guessed it. Even like sometimes, even when I tell people that I am part Dutch, they will look at me like, no, you're not. You're not ginger enough. There are people that are dark in Holland, but it's true though. There's a lot of ginger people there. This is probably why I like ginger men. I do have a type. It's a bit like on the ginger side of things. Oh my God. No thanks, Danny. Back it up. Go find someone else. Your age, preferably. No, I've never been to India. I really want to go. But you know what? Every time I ask someone from India, they say, don't go to India alone. And I am a solo traveler. I like to travel solo. So a lot of people have been scaring me about going to India alone. Is it really that serious? Oh. Ooh. Stretch, stretch. I am so sore from the gym. That's it, Rita. I love that you said that. You have been listening, huh? Yeah. I always say, when you go in the shower, as you clean your body, verbalize it. As I clean this body, I clean my energy. As I clean this body, I clean my energy. Sing it if you want. If you sing something, it has more power than saying it, It has more vibration. Ah! Especially if you are a good singer, that is. You are my age? What are you talking about? You look like older than my grandfather. Your cheeks are almost on the floor, babe. The fuck are you talking about? You are my age. The audacity on this man. You can come here alone. It's not like that, but like everywhere else, we have good. Yeah, of course, yeah. But like it's like there are levels, good and bad. Sometimes it's too much. Sometimes it's workable. Like UK is not the safest place, but people know not to mess with me. You want to know why people call me Karate Kid? I don't know if I want to know, but go ahead. Well, Danny, how am I supposed to know that? You put a picture of a random person from a TV or a TV show. I don't fucking watch TV. Put your picture, and then we'll have a debate, and then we can see if we are the same age. So you say same age. How old are you? I really want to go to India because I want to go to the places where there are like temples. I want to visit all the places that have energy, like alive energy. You know what I mean? I want to go to villages. I want to explore the temples. I don't want to go to cities. I don't care for I don't really like traveling to see cities. I don't care for human buildings. I don't like feel like, oh my God, look at that building. It's so huge. Like one of the places I never want to visit is Paris. You know, all the hype about the evil tower. I don't really get the hype. I don't care about a metal building. It's not romantic. It actually doesn't look romantic at all. I want to go somewhere where there is like culture, tradition. There is like energy. You know what I mean? Temples. Like I really want to go to Thailand to visit all the temples. I want to go to each temple site. I want to see all the monks. I want to talk to spiritual people. I want to like go to a village where there is a tribe that is smoking washawanga, whatever it's called. I can't pronounce it. But you know what I mean? Like I want to have that experience when traveling. I don't want to see cities. 111 on the live stream. There's so many places I want to visit. I should have thought about that before I got a cat. Because the only reason why I'm not currently, right now, traveling is because of my cat. And to be honest, I don't trust anybody to leave my cat with. I don't know many people anyway where I am. So for me to leave my cat with a somewhat friend or a professional, I don't really trust them. This is why I'm not traveling right now. So, but you know, like you're not even supposed to travel with animals because it's stressful for them. So I don't really know what to do. I will figure it out at some point. We'll see. Hi, strong Libra scales. Is that your tattoo in the picture? If not, you should definitely get it. It looks cool. Tell us about your first love story. Trust me, like my love stories are not fun to share. My love stories are lessons after lessons. And I looked at my chart. My charts, when it comes to partnership, love, friendship, they're all empty. And someone said, like, if you have empty houses, it means that, you're not supposed to have that aspect of your life. So my life is business. Because the houses of friendship, houses of partnership, houses of romance and whatever else, fucking empty. And I'm like, am I not supposed to have friendship or relationship? Because it feels like every time I get in a relationship, it's like a prevention for me to do what I need to do. And you know how Sagittarius are like, right? Like, if you try to cage me, I am out. I am running. I am going to run. So it's not cute, It's not cute. My first love, it's not cute. My second love, not so cute. Yeah. I loved twice, and they seem to be like such a great lesson for me. So it will be very hard to convince me to fall in love again. Very hard. Of course, I have love for everybody, but for me to get in a relationship and be with someone long term and marry them, yeah, it will be very hard. I will make it very hard, because I'm not going to allow myself to fall into the third mistake or the third lesson. I have learned my lessons, okay? Universe, you are my witness. I have learned my lessons, okay? So, lessons after lessons, yeah. If you think about it, that's what relationships are for. Like, yes, you will experience love at first anyway, and then they become lessons. It's almost like, okay, so I had fun, now the lesson part comes through. And this is something that is not very popular that I believe in. I don't think any relationship is meant to last forever, unless it's your twin flame. Unless it's your twin flame. I don't think any relationship is meant to last forever. When I say forever, either for the rest of your life or for another lifetime. There is like a contract of some kind. Once you fulfill it, you're done. So I truly believe that relationships are temporary. I don't think they're meant to last forever. But it's a very sensitive topic because people believe in the happily ever after. I don't really believe in that, unfortunately. See, I have a twin flame, so unless it's my twin flame, then it might be a different discussion. But relationship in general, people come and go. And the sooner you understand that, the easier life gets. Because if your best company is you, it doesn't matter who walks in your life and who doesn't. You are born alone, you die alone. And I know it's a depressive kind of thought, but I feel like that is the reality of things. So it shouldn't scare you. It is what it is. Is it true the more kind one or the chances of getting hurt is higher? Yeah, possibly. But it doesn't mean, what do you mean by kind? Does kind mean naive and stupid? Or does kind mean I am kind to you if I see that you are worthy of it? I am not so kind if you cross the line, because there are different types of kind. Just because you are kind doesn't mean you have to put up with bullshit, So I just, like earlier, I just said there's a difference between being nice and being kind. Being nice is a people pleaser. Being kind is choosing to do good, even in bad situations. Now, you can, someone could cross a line and you have to fight them, or you have to protect yourself or your family. Doesn't mean that you're not kind. It just means you were pushed to deal with something where you had to use force or use your dark side in order to create limits again. This is why the balance between light and dark is very important. Just because you are a light being doesn't mean that you are to be fucked around with. I suggest we have a cup of coffee. Let's go. My current mindset is all about expansion, all about the experience. Even if I end up in a relationship, it's all about the experience. Is it bringing me joy? Is it bringing me fulfillment? Is it allowing me to grow? Is it allowing you to grow? If not, what the fuck are we doing together? So it's almost like it's not personal. I have this mindset right now. When it comes to relationships, do not romanticize it. Yes, it's romantic, it's nice, let's treat each other, let's spoil each other. But if it becomes a hindrance, if it becomes, if it cages you, if it puts you in a freaking cage and you're not growing, nothing is happening, get out. Do not stay in it. Doesn't matter if how long you've been with this person. Doesn't matter if, they will think you are an asshole. They can think whatever they want. It won't be on your expense, you know? I'm a Cancer, but was always a runner before I came along. Really? Cancer, a runner. I can see that. I can see that. Yeah, yeah. Cancerians are not fucking easy. So if hubby convinced you, then he did something right. My father is a Cancer, so but he's very romantic. Like I remember my mother telling me all about his love letters, which made her fall in love with him. So yeah, yeah. Leo sun, Sag moon, rising, and Neptune. God damn. Aren't you the fire rock? What do you call it? The rocking bull? The wrecking bull. Damn, you are a fireball. Sometimes I feel the universe is perpetually behind kind souls. They want these kind souls to learn all these lessons, wherein others get to find their partner at a drop of a hat. See, there is so much to dissect in that, but it's a very good observation. When you are a kind person, now here's the thing. Remember that it takes real, how do I explain it? Let me find my words. The thing that people do not realize about kind people is that they are as bad when they want to. Just because you are kind doesn't mean you are weak. There is a difference between weakness and kindness. Okay? So when someone takes advantage of a kind person, they wouldn't be kind if they weren't strong enough to be kind. Does that make sense? There is a quote actually I read somewhere where it sums this up really beautifully. I can't remember it word for word. But it's in those lines where it takes serious strength for you to be kind. So when people take advantage of you, when the universe puts you through lessons and lessons and lessons, it's because you have strength that others cannot handle. So the more lessons you have as a person, the greater you will grow, right? So it's like a double-edged sword. Yes, it will hurt, but you will also get something in return. Yes, you will grow, but you will also get hurt. So yes, kind people have strength that other people that cannot be kind do not possess. You know? But yeah, like you said, they are definitely protected as well. So yes, there will be lessons, but it doesn't mean that you will end up like getting hurt in the process. You will get hurt just enough, and even if it's dramatic, it's something that you can handle. That's why you are giving that challenge. Yeah, the more sensitive you are, the all sorts of energy you absorb. But obviously, sometimes we only notice the negative. But hey, this is why I advocate for sensitivity. Sensitivity doesn't mean that you are weak. Sensitivity actually is a sign of strength. For you to be able to be sensitive despite the lessons that you got, despite the severity of the situations that you dealt with, shows how fucking strong you are. Not the opposite. It's not a weakness. You know how easy it is to be hard-headed, cold-hearted little bitch? It's so easy, right? So if you are sensitive and you hold on to your gentleness and you hold on to your kindness, despite of the shitty situations that you go through, that is a true sign of strength. What are your favorite but challenging sign to love? Favorite but challenging? I would definitely say Virgo or Scorpio. Taurus as well. Taurus. No, see, there's no favorite. But out of the three, I would say Taurus. I fucking love Taurians, but they don't love me back. They don't like my spontaneous ass. They don't like my spontaneous ass. The amount of times I've had a crush on a Taurian, ugh, so annoying. But yeah, definitely challenging to be with a Taurus. Like, I want to love them from a distance, that's it. How does a Cancer Leo cusp feel like? I'm curious. How does it feel to have Leo and Cancer? I can attest that as a kind and very sensitive soul, the negativity in the world used to overtake me. Yeah, as a kid, I used to cry myself to sleep, like after seeing the news and all the bad stuff. Yeah, it's normal. It's normal. Like it's you know the like it's hard at the beginning, isn't it? Like it's hard when you are sensitive and you see all the negativity in the world. But don't you find that now, as you have grown out of the victimhood or out of the I'm going to do something about it, it's like it gets easier, doesn't it? Doesn't it? Even though you are still sensitive, it just gets easier for you to deal with it, right? This is why I say when people have challenging childhoods, it's because they are being prepared for an awesome adulthood. You know? Hang on. My underwear is up my ass. Yes, exactly. Yes. It's a good thing, right? So, when I look back at the, bad situations as a child, I'm like, oh my God, but I survived it. And I look back at it and I'm like, if this happens again, I don't think I'm going to act the same way, or I don't think I'm going to be overwhelmed the same way. And it happens again and again. I'm like, I'm handling this really well, It's a choice. I like that. Yes. Kindness is a choice. Yes. It's true. Yes. My challenging sign is Aries, but I love them. If you are a Libra, yes, I can see you. I can see you with an Aries. And yes, they are challenging. Aries are, here's the thing. Like, Aries are really good friends, but bad lovers. Okay, because I have friends as Aries and I have dated an Aries. Not the fucking same thing. Aries gets bored in relationships. Aries is like, so what are we doing next? Even though you're doing something right now, they're always thinking about the next thing. So good luck with that. Good luck with that. If you want an Aries, have them as a friend. because, they get bored of you and then they will disappear for some time and then they'll get back. But you won't take it seriously or personally because they are just a friend. But as a partner, I don't know. Like, I would not choose an Aries as a partner respectfully. They are like as a Sagittarius, fire and fire. You can imagine the chaos that can come out of that. But you are a Libra, so maybe there could be something that you can work on. Because air and fire works really well. Sometimes too well. And you're both cardinal signs. So you can be like the Bonnie and Clyde type of trip. Yeah. Aries Sun, Mars, and Mercury, Leo Moon, and Virgo rising. Katrina, damn! 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 Excuse me, Katrina. I wish you all the best and good luck and damn. Like, don't fucking mess with Katrina. Don't fucking mess with Katrina. Because she will end you with a smile on her face. I'm just playing, but seriously, don't mess with Katrina. Mars in Aries. Do not fucking get in an argument with Katrina because she talks like an Aries in an argument. Leo Moon. Still fiery. Oh my god, that's such a placement. That's like a challenging or like a scary placement even. All love, but still scary. It does get easier, yeah, I read that. People call me Agent 47 because I'm always down. I don't know what that means. If you know, you know. Unfortunately, I don't know. Or maybe fortunately. Being on the Cancer Leo cusp feels very much like having a bipolar at times. See, this is why I asked, because it's like such a contradicting energy. It's both wonderful and the biggest darn challenge. I get it. I get it. Yeah. Starting off and dropping the ball midway. Yeah, yeah. They get bored quickly. Like, to be fair, if you have them as friends, it's so easy. They're so much fun. But if you have them as partners, it's good. It's really good. But if it's not like... If they get bored with you, they will find the tiniest little thing to pick on you and start a fight with that. Like, I've experienced that with an Aries. He was great until it was not. He got bored and started picking on me on things he already knew, But to be fair, as a Sagittarius, I picked right back. I'll be like matching their energy, So it was not healthy. It's like, oh, you picking on me? Okay, let's pick. Let's do the picking. Yeah, they get bored. Yeah. Sagittarius and Scorpio is challenging, but hey, it can be possible, especially if you have water signs in your moon, in your rising. It can work. Okay, so check their placement as well, moon especially. But it can be challenging when you have Sun Sagittarius and Scorpio Sun. It seems like I tend to attract them. If you attract Scorpions, then check your placement. Do you have any water, or do you have any Scorpio placement? Because, for example, I have like a Virgo moon, so I attract a lot of Virgos, you know? I'm a Sag rising too. Mm. Yeah. I mean, it works, like, being with an Aries works, but I feel like if you're having fun with them, you will have a lot of fun. But if you're looking for long term, I don't know, man. I mean, it could work, but I don't know. I have not seen it work before, to be honest with you. Aquarians are the most misunderstood signs in the zodiac chart. Yeah, I can agree. I can see that. But here's the thing. Like, I feel like Aquarians do it to themselves because they don't like to be predictable. They don't like to be understood. Riddle that. Aquarians like to be unique to the point where it becomes their own curse. Aquarius will give you mixed messages, mixed signals. They will, not like routine or being like predicted or predictable. Then they will be like, we are so misunderstood. Bitch, you did it to yourself. How about you let people get to know you? How about you allow people to predict you? Because I've noticed like Aquarians, like they like uniqueness. And if you, for example, wear something that Aquarius is wearing, or if you do something that is similar to the Aquarius, they will look at you like, bitch, how dare you? You know what I mean? So, of course, you will be misunderstood. Of course, Aquarius will be misunderstood because they thrive on being so unique. They don't like to be like anyone else, and they don't like when someone copies them or someone is like them. So how are you supposed to connect with people if you always want to be different than them? If you find that if you cannot connect with people if you don't allow them to find similarities with you. And if you're always changing the plan or changing the things about you in order to stay unpredictable, guess what? People will misunderstand you, right? That's what I noticed. Like Aquarians are definitely the alien, but they are the alien that they have created. Does that make sense? I hope. Ugh. My brother as fuck. I love Aquarians. My guilty pleasure. I love Aquarians. I appreciate their uniqueness. If they are like, oh, I'm so misunderstood, I'll be like, come here, let me give you a hug, even though they don't actually like being hugged. But I'll be like, you can be misunderstood with me. Come here, come here. You can be misunderstood with me. I love Aquarians. They are the weirdo that I like to be with. You know what I mean? Like if you tell me which partner would you want, I would be, bring me an Aquarius. Bring me an Aquarius. An Aquarius will not suffocate me. And they can be unique, and they are a rebellion. Ooh, bring that to me. But I mean, can it work? Will it last? That's another story. Oh, you have Virgo moon too? I have Virgo moon as well. He was Aries sun, Aries rising, Gemini. Let me tell you something, baby. When someone has Gemini moon, run. Run as fast as you can. Run fast. Because let me tell you about Gemini. Gemini is associated with Mercury, right? Mercury is associated with chaos. Now, I forgot the fucking god name. It's Mercury, right? Don't quote me on that because, you know, like astrology, I watch for fun. I don't take seriously and take notes. But there is something about Geminis and Virgos. Well, Gemini more because Gemini is the true ruler of the planet Mercury, or the true ruler of Gemini is Mercury, and it's associated with chaos. This is why they have this twin, because they can change up. They thrive in chaos. And if you are dealing with a Gemini moon, this is someone that loves being toxic. And if you don't talk, or if you don't have that love language, which is the toxic love language, you cannot survive with a Gemini moon. Yeah. And I've had personal experience with Gemini moon, so I know what I'm talking about. Me, Cancer and Aries works. I don't know why, but it works. Yeah, I can imagine the fights between Aries and Cancer. Remember, when you have cardinal signs, it's like always like another step forward. It's like an extra flavoring. So I'm not surprised if the fights are out of this world. But I'm glad they're not a lot, you know, otherwise it would be a pain. People can dish it, but can't take it with a Saji. It's true. It's true, man. It's true. Like, you know, I don't have to know you in order to cut deep. I don't have to know you. I don't have to know you to cut deep. It's true. It's true. You know, I feel like a lot of people don't know that Sagittarians really are good observers. So when you are a good observer, you can almost like predict or, you know, like connect the dots in a way where you could say something to someone that they didn't realize they had it themselves. We will be nice. We will be nice. But don't fucking come near the fire and say, "Oh, I got burned," because we will flare up and burn you even more. Dame that face is what he does. Oh, I don't remember. I'm gonna have to rewatch the live stream in order to see it, because I'm like way back in the chat. So going through each comment, otherwise they'll just go. It's actually not that busy, but still, I like to take my time with each comment, like a weirdo. I know an Aquarius who prides herself on being quirky. Exactly. Pride herself on being quirky or different, but then she's like, how dare you point it out? Exactly. Like they do it to themselves, don't they? They do it to themselves. It's like they want to be different, but also like they complain about being different. Why are people, you know, why is everyone doing the same thing? Why can't they be unique? Why can't they be unique? And then when someone is unique, Aquarius is like, I'm going to change it up. I'm going to take it to the next level because I need to be the most unique. And then they're like, why are people not unique enough? Why am I misunderstood? I love them. I love them crybabies. When can I find my soulmate? Good question, mate. Come here, join us in this single boat. To be fair, not everyone is single here, but still. How would I know that's the one? You just feel it. You have to trust your intuition. Do you want me to give you a description of what the one looks like? Because it's different to everybody. You have to know yourself so well that when you see the one, you know it's the one. If you don't know yourself, how are you supposed to know another person? You can't know someone else if you don't know yourself well enough. If you do know yourself well enough, what do you need in a partner? What is it that you look for in a partner? Because your soulmate is like connected to you knowing the self. So if you know yourself well enough, you attract the soulmate because you know yourself well enough to attract what you are supposed to do on earth. So a soulmate is also the reflection of your mission. If they are on the same mission, or if they are to help you on your mission, or if you are to help them on their mission. A soulmate is a teamwork. A soulmate is like your plus one in becoming your better self. So you have to know yourself, and that's how you know the one. Whether this is soulmate or not, you cannot get to know another person unless you know yourself well enough. If you wait for someone to tell you who you are, then you miss the point. Shadow work. I recommend shadow work if you don't know what you want. I always pay attention even to small details. Yes, I am the type of weirdo that will pretend I didn't see something, but I saw everything. I like to play dumb sometimes, you guys. Like, seriously, sometimes I will even shut my intuition in order to be entertained, because life gets boring when you know everything already. You know, when you meet someone and, well, I don't know if you know, but like sometimes I meet someone and I have this thing where I hear people's thoughts. And I know it sounds crazy, but it's something that I'm good at. So, for example, if I sit next to someone or in front of them and they speak, I can hear their voice, but I will also hear their mind. I will hear their thoughts in their voice. I will hear it. And I will already know what this person's intentions are. I will already know what they want to do, what they are debating inside their head. You know, sometimes people will say something and in their head, they're already contradicting that thought that they said. And I will hear it all. Like, I'll just be like, I'll pretend I didn't hear it. And sometimes I will reply to someone's thought and they will be like, huh? I didn't say anything. And I'll be like, oh shit. Sometimes they haven't said anything, but they said a thought. And I will mistake it for something they said. Because, for example, I wasn't looking at their mouth moving. And I will reply to it in my voice, verbally. And they'll said, huh? I didn't say anything. And I thought you did. You know what I mean? But sometimes what I do is I will shut that voice. I will be like, I'm not hearing it, and focus really hard on their verbal communication. Just to keep it exciting. Because let me tell you, a lot of people have very interesting thoughts. And especially in like relationships or in dating, all people think about is sex. Honestly, it's off-putting. Like, don't get me wrong, I love sex, but all they think about is sex. What do I say next? If I say this, will she sleep with me? Like, ugh, disgust. Like I swear, sometimes I'm put off by the person's thought before they even speak, because they already showed me their intention, and I'm like, nah. This is why I stopped dating. Genuinely, I stopped dating because I can't take it anymore. It was making me think really badly about people. And I'm like, I'm not going to do it anymore. I'm done. I'm done. What about Leo and Scorpio? They really work. But here's the thing. I don't think Scorpio is as materialistic as Leo. Now, there is nothing wrong with being materialistic, but Scorpio just is on. Scorpio is about the deep things. You know, they are not that much interested in the material things. So if Leo is open for that, Leo is like, okay, I dig that, then it works. But good luck changing a Scorpio to be materialistic. Now, I mean, of course, there are Scorpios that are materialistic, don't get me wrong, but it's in a motivational way. Do you know what I mean? Like a deeper meaning way. Like, for example, you will see Scorpios that crave power. That will bring money, which can be materialistic, but to Scorpio, it is about the power. You know what I mean? Yeah, Scorpios are master manipulators. Scorpios are master manipulators. They are definitely the passive aggressive type. They will get what they want with you in the like most peaceful way. You know what I mean? Like they will be like, "Oh yeah, do you think that is the best thing to do?" And if it's a man, you know, same way, but you know, less feminine, I guess. Do you think that's the best course to take? They will plant doubt in your plans because they don't agree with your plans. Do you know what I mean? But I love me some Scorpio. Oh my God, they are filthy in bed. They are like a sex machine. If you tell me like I will give you a Scorpio just when you're horny, I'll be like, okay, I'll take it. No, but you know, I don't really like casual shit. I don't trust people enough. Mm-mm. Mm-mm. No, it's not for me. Maybe it's my Virgo moon. I definitely have. I'm definitely germophobic. It's not about the moral side of things. I don't care if, for example, if you tell me I will never catch anything, STDs or whatever else, if I slept around, I will be fucking sleeping around like a hoe. But I don't want to have like I don't want to catch STDs, to be honest. And every motherfucker out there has some type of STDs these days. I'm not chancing it. No thanks. No thanks. I need to know where you have been. I need to know if you last time you checked your hoo-ha or your ding-dong. You know, I need to know. Like I even got to the point where, okay, you want to sleep around? Let's go to the clinic and get us checked. And the next day they ghosted me, they're gone. They will give me like they will I literally dealt with someone that photoshopped like a clinic report to say that he is clean. Like that's how desperate people are. And I caught him, you know, like I caught the report being fake. And I'm like, oh my God, the people will do anything. So no, can't trust nobody these days. Nah, not worth it. If it, you know, the only thing I really care about like when it comes to connections or partnerships or relationships or even like sex, is my health. If my health is going to be jeopardized or my health is going to be like put on the line, fuck you. I don't care if I love the hell out of you. I will leave you without regret. You know what I mean? Like I'm not putting myself on the line for no fucking buddy. Oh my God. Yeah. I don't care how attracted you are. I'm not attracting these for nobody. Taurus and Cancer? Oh my God, yes. Oh my God, yes, they work. Like whenever you see earth and water, whenever you see fire and air, but obviously there are, other elements of your chart that will affect the connection. So it's not just that. But the only element I feel like that works with every other element are the air signs. So air, if you put air on water, it moves the waters, right? Right? If you put air on earth, it moves the seeds, the earth, for it to, spread its seed, expand. If you put air on fire, it fuels the fire. So air is the only element that actually works with all the elements, in my opinion. That's my conclusion of it. So air is the only element that works on any other element, even when it's with its own element. But fire only works with air, really. Earth only works with water. Do you know what I mean? Do you know what I'm trying to say? Damn, I had so much fun with this live. It's already 2 hours and I didn't even realize it. We definitely have less trolls on this mode, right? We used to have a lot of trolls with this mode. Now I think YouTube fixed it, which I'm glad. I remember Rita just like blocking people, or what do you call it, banning people from the chat. It was like chaos. But I'm glad it's not like that anymore. It's way more calmer and definitely way more controlled. Wait, let me see the widgets. What's a widget? Howdy, Eddie. What's up? Oh, look at that. You can put like stickers on yourself. Interesting, okay. I'm just fooling around now. Does tarot ever become hard on you? What do you mean hard on me? How do you mean? Elaborate. Becca, I appreciate your positive feedback. Thank you. Don't give up. I haven't. Good. Does it tire you? Like, does it take a toll on you? Eddie, are you asking Booker's question? On your spirit dealing with different vibrations. Yeah, this is why sometimes I take some time off. Like, this is why I sleep more. This is why I, like do things that I enjoy. Like, sometimes I will connect with energies that are hard. So yes, it's not easy, but it's nothing I cannot handle as well. You scared me. I thought spirit was messing with me. So I don't mind it as long as I take good rest. Like, my body will feel overwhelmed sometimes. My body will feel like certain energies. So it will take a toll on my body. But as you can see, I'm fit. If I keep like like if I keep like a healthy lifestyle, it's very easy to maintain, or it's very easy to work around. So I sleep good, I eat good, I go to gym. I kind of like gym for me is like a releasing energy. Do you see this? Do you see this? Like, this is me on the punch bag. This is me purging energies. And I do it not only for myself, but also for people I work with. I know, Booker, I've noticed. Like, there are people that just quit. It's not that easy, is it? But I am a tough motherfucker, I'll tell you that much. Many readers, if not all, are Sagis? Really? I wouldn't be surprised, because Sagis are philosophers. Sagis are storytellers. Sagis are also interested in the occult. There are many of us that are witches. I hate that word now because it's so misused. But yeah, I wouldn't be surprised if Sagis are interested in that. But I have only seen one Sagi. Actually, two. Yeah, you might be right. Most of the Sagis that I have seen are readers. There is one that is called, well, I can't remember names, but she's somewhat older lady that is a Sagittarius. But there is another one, I think she's called Blue Rose. She's a Sagittarius as well. So yeah, I do see what you mean. I really enjoy it. Like, the main thing, like when I do tarot, of course, as a Sagittarius, I get bored quickly. Like, if I'm repeating the same thing every day, doing readings every day, I get bored. But you know what motivates me, honestly? What motivates me is that when I sit on the table, I am like, I take a deep breath, and I'm like, right, who do we need to help today? That motivates me. So, like, it's not easy, but it's very fulfilling, because the intention that I have is to help people. So if I do that, then it's worth it. And I don't care if it's tarot or if it's like a guy on the street. Like just yesterday, there is someone that was on his bike. He's really old, okay, really old dude on the bike. And I was passing him with my car. Driving past. I don't know if I caused it or something, but I passed him in the car, and he looked at me like he didn't even blink, that old dude on a bike. And then I looked in the mirror, he fell off his bike, like he was down. And then I did a U-turn. Okay, by the time I got back to him, two cars stopped to help him, because it looked so sad. It looked like he couldn't get up. So two cars behind me already stopped to help him. But I did still go make sure that he was all right. So I stopped and lowered the window, and I was like, "Are you okay? Are you sure? I know they helped you, but do you need anything? Are you okay? Are you good?" I swear, he looks like he's in his 80s or 90s on a heavy bike, and it just took him down. But like I was so glad to see that two cars parked and helped this old man. I was so happy to see it. And I was like, that was such a cute thing to see. And it just made me smile all day. So it doesn't matter if I do tarot, if it's something else. Baby, I'm doing it. I'm helping others. And that is what I'm supposed to do. Who are your favorite readers? I don't know. I do like Rich. What's Rich Lob? I like him because he's like not the he gives advice and stuff like that. So I like his approach to tarot as well. I like Tyler Tarot, but he's more of an entertaining type of tarot reader. I like that. I like it when people put their own spin on things. Um, yeah, I would say these two. Uh, Female. I like Blue Rose Energy. I'm just gonna say that. Who else? Why can I not think of on any other female tarot readers? That Saji. Wait, let me find her name because I forget. She's called something. She's called something. Wait, I'll find her. Just give me a second. Yeah, Soulful Revolution. I like her style as well. She's a Sagittarius. Maybe that's why I like her. uh, but yeah, I do like a whole bunch. You are a Chiron. It's true. Chiron is the ninth house, right? Or am I imagining things? Is Chiron the ninth house? Wait, where is Chiron? I think it's in my. I think it's in my. I think it's in my chart that it's in the ninth house, which is. Ugh, I don't know. Wait, let me find it. I have like my houses on YouTube because it helps me easier to navigate through my chart. Yeah, I have Chiron in my ninth house, which is house of belief system learning. It makes sense. It's interesting that you say that, Eddie. Sag run the tarot space? Really? That's news to me. Are there really that many Sag readers? I know Tyler's tarot. I know his mother is a Saggy. That's what I mean. Like I watch him because he's funny. I watch him because he's like an entertainment of tarot. You know. But he's a sensitive soul. I know maybe he doesn't look like it, but he's a very sensitive soul. He's a sensitive soul. So sometimes when people roast him or when people like take a piss or they tease him, I can see that he actually gets hurt, but he masks that with wit. So I kind of feel sorry for him sometimes. That's why he always messes up Sag readings. What the fuck? If your soulmate isn't communicative, leave the fucker. What do you want me to say? If someone is not talking to you, how do you expect to be with them? Yeah. I don't know, like, do you want to wait? I mean, sometimes you have to wait, right? If they're going through something. But if they have no reason to make you wait, what is the reason of their no communication? Sometimes no communication is also an answer. Who are you talking about? Tyler? Tyler is super intelligent? Okay. Anita Serene. I have not heard about her. Maurice, I appreciate you. Chiron is the lord of warlords. It is impossible to defeat. Because they will rise over and over until they become undefeated forever. And the Slayer of... Yeah, I do feel like that. Good analysis of me. I do feel like that. It doesn't matter how many times you get me down, I will rise over and over again. I can never see myself give up. If there was a redirection in my life, sure. But will you see me stop? Will you see me stop growing? Never. I may be sensitive, but I ain't afraid to fight. Of course. Anthony, you should watch the live towards the beginning, because we already spoke about that. Being sensitive doesn't mean that you are, a rag, or that you are a doormat. Sensitivity, those that maintain their sensitivity are actually very strong people. Oh, his bro is sad. Okay. I've been watching. Oh, okay, so you didn't miss it. I prefer female readers. Yeah, women are way more intuitive than men, naturally. You can say no. You can kick your feet and cry about it, but women are naturally intuitive. They are born with that strong intuition. Men have to kind of like work through the masculine energy in order to find that feminine intuitive energy within them. So it takes a lot of healing and ego death. But women already have that, the feminine energy. So, yeah. Right. On that note, shall we close? Oh, I need to stretch a little bit. Wait. Don't want to put my hoo-ha on camera. I don't know what hoo-ha is, but it will be something today. Right. It's 2 a.m. here. I should probably tone it down and hopefully sleep. But you guys, it has been fun talking. We'll talk soon. Okay? I'll see you soon. Take care for now.